It's March 2024 and still too cold to uncover the fig trees. So what are we going to do today? The Cabe Blend from 2022 has been in this relatively new barrel long enough. It was YouTubed about not that long ago. So we can bottle that today. But what are we going to have for lunch? This is my mom's recipe for pasta e fagioli from the old world. And I added some twists from the new one. It begins with a cup of cannellini beans and a cup of chickpeas, rinsed, and then brought to a boil with a piece of Parmigiano cheese, the rind, and the wax scraped off. My mom didn't use guanciale with her pasta fagioli, but I do, so I render all the fat out first. Then I add the olive oil from a tin of acciughe with a couple of pieces of garlic. I tilt the pan a little bit so all the olive oil goes down to one end. I mash le acciughe e l'aglio and make a paste before adding garden tomatoes. The guanciale, garlic, and anchovies need a little time to dance. Time to add the garden tomatoes. The garden tomatoes need to boil at least 10 minutes, as described in previous videos. I bring the beans back to a boil, add a little bit of onion just because I have it. Let those blend a little bit, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes here. With some Italian rap playing in the background, we add some parsley, just because we have it. We don't want it to go bad, right? It adds a nice flavor. When I taught Italian and English, I always like to use music, books. One learns a language with real input. This smells great. Now I add a little finely chopped Radicchio and Endive. Adds nice flavors. Yeah, sì, l'Italia mi manca. Now's the time to add just a little bit of Parmigiano, grated Parmigiano cheese to really pull all these flavors together. I undercooked the pasta by about 2 minutes and not that much water, so there's some starch to it. And I do not add it to the tomatoes and the fagioli until it's served. Otherwise the pasta gets really soggy and we don't like the beans overcooked, just like the lentils. So, and then we serve them with the same condiments. Escarole, Radicchio, and lots of grated cheese, and of course extra virgin olive oil. Did I say not to overcook the pasta? If the instructions say 10 minutes, cook it 7. The pasta and fagioli, delicious. The guanciale and the anchovies add a little sweetness and saltiness in a nice complementary way. Enjoyed with a glass of this homemade wine, which is Cabe Blend, made from Pinotage, mostly Pinotage, a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon, and a little Merlot from South Africa. The Genziana is not quite ready, but I'm going to steal a little bit for a digestive. What a country. God bless America.